SWANU's proposal to President Geingob was made following the death of veteran diplomat Dr. Z. Ngavirwe, who led the tough genocide talks until the Namibian and German governments reached an agreement for Germany to acknowledge the atrocities it committed during the colonial period 1904-1908. However, some members from the Nama and Ovaherero communities have since claimed exclusion from the talks, and SWANU wants Dr. Geingob to take this into consideration when he decides to appoint the next government envoy.
We are advocating that this has to be done with caution, because there's always the complaint from the affected communities, and so maybe the government has to look amongst them and so on. But we think that it is a good process for there to be an envoy for Namibia, and so we advocated that maybe the new one be appointed with a full consultation of stakeholders, all the stakeholders.
Are you saying that the previous one, the late Ngavirwe, was not appointed with with input from the stakeholders?
I don't know, but he probably was. But from the genocide talk, the complaint is that they are excluded and nothing can happen without them. So thorough consultation with stakeholders will be prudent.
The appointment of a genocide envoy is just one of the numerous submissions over which the opposition party's leadership wants the president to act on. Rising unemployment, the need to review policies relating to food self-sufficiency, and the public debt projection of about $140 billion in the 2022-2023 financial year are all concerning to SWANU.
You don't give someone such a lengthy document, more than 14 pages, and expect them to read then and understand and give you the appropriate responses. So I think it is in order for them to study it. You will send it to his experts, they read it, the A team maybe, and then they brief him, and then they respond to us. And because the issues that we raised there are quite pertinent, you also read it carefully and follow the responses.
The presidency and SWANU leadership are expected to meet for the second time after the party's proposals are discussed by cabinet. Blanche Koreses, NBC News.